as a tradition of Misters of Filipinas, instead of the usual question and answer portion, we will have the exciting intelligence round. Our top 7 finalists will be given 45 seconds to share their message to the world, and we call it the quotes of the world. Our delegates will be judged through 30% intelligence, and the rest of the 70% will be based on their looks, confidence, stage presence, plus personality, scores from day 1 of the competition from Misters of Filipinas organization.
As tradition goes, Mr. South Filipinas will be using quotes of the world during the intelligence round. And tonight is not an exception. As a pageant that advocates for education, our intelligence round will be based on books.
Well, Cristel, speaking of books, because we are already living in a modern era, like fulfilled of most modern technologies, like an era of smartphones, new technologies, and a busy life. Sobrang busy natin ngayon. And sometimes it's hard to find time for reading what we call the physical books. Although we already have the e-books, right?
Yes, of course.
But tonight, let's go back to the basics and promote reading. So, once you start reading, we all know that you will experience a whole new world, and books enable us to have a glimpse of culture, tradition, arts, history, even geography, health, psychology, and several other subjects and aspects of life.
So our top 7 finalists will pick the book cover from our box and a quote from the flash on the screen. And every contestant will be given 45 seconds to share their statement, and after 45 seconds, you will hear this sound. This segment will test their wisdom, composure, and reflections in life, which will help the judges select our winners for tonight.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's now go to the intelligence round. So, misters, in random order, here are our book titles. Woo.
Little Women. The Alchemist. A Farewell to Arms. The Hate You Give. Alice in Wonderland. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Peter Pan. Alright, so first up is Mr. South Filipinas, Cebu Province.
Let's begin this intelligence round. Hello, Mr. South Filipinas, Cebu Province. How are you?
Doing good, thank you for asking.
Right, doing good. Baka gusto mo muna mag-hi sa mga supporters mo.
Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you for coming. Thank you very much.
You may now
All
choose
right.
from the box from a very pretty lady. The book you chose is
The book you picked is Little Women.
Little Women by Louisa May Alcott is first published in 1869. This classic book is about 4 sisters who are struggling to survive in New England during the Civil War. Your quote is, I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. Once again, I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship.
I can relate a lot to this quote during my journey. During my journey with Mr. Filipinas, I got bashed because of gained weight. I was body shamed, and my dad passed away. So I had a lot of challenges in my life during the competition. However, I told myself I need to be strong, face face the challenges, and keep going, because in life, we have to keep going, because if we keep going, and when we keep going, we can achieve what we really want in our lives, and that's what life is about. Thank you so much.
There you go, Misters of Filipinas, Cebu Province. Now let's go on to the next top 7 finalists. Misters of Filipinas, Muntinlupa City. Again, let's invite our beautiful lady carrying our Misters of Filipinas box, Miss Francine.
Your book is The Alchemist.
The Alchemist is a powerful and inspirational story full of wisdom about a boy named Santiago who travels to Egypt from Spain in search of a treasure buried near the pyramids. And here's your quote. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Again, the quote goes like this. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting.
Thank you. I believe no matter what obstacles we face in life, we have to stood up and move forward towards your dreams. Because I believe if you believe in yourself, you can achieve what you want in life. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you so much, Misters of Filipinas, Muntinlupa City.
Next up is Mr. South Filipinas, 1st District, Las Piñas. How are you feeling?
Although this is my first pageant, I'm feeling great and happy to be here.
All right, kindly pick your book. And the book is entitled The Hate You Give.
This is by Angie Thomas, a debut novel, and was published in 2017. The book was inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement. Your quote is, brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you go on even though you're scared. Once again, brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you go on even though you're scared.
Thank you. I agree on this quote that we should keep moving forward even though that we are scared. Because in life, people choose to do the things that they think they can. But I just hope that everyone here that gives their best in everything that they do and stop having fears that holds them back. That is all, and thank you. Good evening, everyone.
That is right. Sometimes our fears hold us back from achieving the dreams in our lives. Thank you so much, First District Leslie.
For the next Misters of Filipinas, we have Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga. All
You
right.
can choose from the box from our very fresh and beautiful lady. Your book is from Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is a fictional character created by Scottish novelist and playwright J.M. Barrie. Peter Pan spends his never-ending childhood having adventures on the mythical island of Neverland. And your quote is, just think happy thoughts and you'll fly. Again, just think happy thoughts and you'll fly.
Iniisip ko muna ito bago ko gawin. Dahil kung ikakabuti ko ba or hindi. Dahil nandito po ako, nangangarap dito sa Mr. sa Pilipinas dahil ito po ang isa kong pangarap na makalaban sa ibang bansa at ipagmalaki ang ating bansa. At ako po ay masaya na nandito po ako sa Mr. sa Pilipinas, na nandito po ako sa inyong harapan. Ako nga po pala si Migo Santos, Mr. sa Pilipinas, Pampanga. Thank you.
There you go, Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga.
Next up is Mr. South Filipinas, Cebu City. Please come up on stage.
Hi, good evening. Kindly pick your book from Miss Francine, please. And the title of your book is Farewell to Arms.
Is one of the premier American authors of his day, Ernest Hemingway, becoming his first bestseller when it was published. With a famous 47 alternate endings, the New York Times Review in 1929 called it a moving and beautiful book, with its depictions of the horrors of war and the powerful love that can bloom despite them. Your quote goes, "The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places." Once again, the world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places.
One thing I've learned is that life is challenging and that many people are not granted many opportunities, especially with poverty. I believe that through education, we can be able to push through and grant these opportunities for the youth to creatively think and critically think so that the future may be brighter and one that is sustainable. Thank you.
There you have it. Woo.
City, thank you so much.
Now let's move on to Misters of Filipinas, Angeles City, Pampanga. Good evening, and let's have once again.
You choose from the box. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is the third installment novel in the Harry Potter series written by J.K. Rowling. It was first published in 1999. Your quote goes like this: "But you know, happiness can be found even in the darkest times, if one only remembers to turn on the light." Again, but you know, happiness can be found even the darkest times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. This quote is from Professor Dumbledore, if I can remember. And we choose happiness because this was give us meaning to our life. I'm a breadwinner of my family, and making them happy makes me happy. At a young age, I worked hard to give them a brighter future, at the same time achieving my goals. Example, by joining Misters of Filipinas. And now I can do it simultaneously. I provide for my family, at the same time, I am achieving my dreams. Mabuhay at maraming salamat po.
There we go, Misters of Filipinas, Angeles City, Pampanga.
Last but not the least, we have Mr. South Filipinas, Laguna.
Kindly pick the last book. And this is Alice in Wonderland.
By Lewis Carroll. Alice in Wonderland is widely beloved children's book by Lewis Carroll, published in 1865. With its fantastical tales and riddles, it became one of the most popular works of English language fiction. Your quote goes, "It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then." Once again, it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then.
I believe in this quote that for me, yesterday isn't meaningful for me, and also that everyone has darkness inside. But you know, I am fearless. I conquer all my fears in life, and now I am unstoppable. And now I'm here in front of you to achieve my dreams, and now I am one of them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. South Filipinas, Laguna. And once again, good job, guys.
Good job, our top 7. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly join me over here, Crystal. All right, closer to me. Now let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. Our top 7 of the 11 annual Misters of Philippines.